Hey guys, this is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching and doing a quick trade review just at the end of the evening for the general public. Again, the goal of these trade reviews is to show you, hey, you can get high odds locations. Those high odds locations pay out at a high rate, generally over 70% win rate, right? And with good risk control and a solid trade plan, you really have the ability to advance your account and make the money that you've been trying to make in trading, right? And that you have the confidence of knowing you have a key location. So let's jump right into it. As you can see, we had a significant gap down to begin the day, 24.53 to 24.40. Now, my job is not to guess when a rotation is going to end or when we're going to get an open drive higher or open drive lower. I was looking for responsive buyers early in the morning, and my goal was to get a short and to either find a drive up into the white zone and then find a drive in the white zone. So let's see how that looked in real time. Hold on one second before we get started here really quick. You can read this. This is basically past performance is not indicative of future results. I'm sharing my trade plan with you so that you can learn and benefit. Take what you like, leave the rest, right? And remember, this is for educational purposes only. Make sure that you have a written trade plan, a good risk policy. Don't blow up, guys. It's just not worth it. That's all I can say. You don't need to trade proficiently in the markets. Anybody can learn to trade, and anyone can learn to trade without going through the process of blowing up. So let's jump into the market here real quick. Hold on one second here. Let's go back and rewind all the way to the back of the day. So you can see here that we opened up right there. There's the open. We are down about 13 or 14 points out of the gate. And again, two interesting things. First of all, tick was negative, over negative 1,000 out of the gate. People were panicked about the Trump fake news, real news, whatever you want to call it. I don't have a race in that. I don't have a horse in that race. My only focus is getting to the white zone and getting trade location out of that white zone. So you can see here that we push up, tick gets healthy. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. The other thing I was trying to point out, and I rarely call people out publicly, but I'll call this out publicly because I think it's dangerous when you're following someone blindly. Let's see if I have it in here, if I can find it. There we go. Early this morning, someone named Nirav Patel, you can look there. Look, he just simply makes a simple post. He's like, I'm long 47 for 57. That was when I was doing this. This is early this morning, so this is right around 8:30, and it was 5 hours prior. So he was about 3:34 in the morning. 5 in the morning. He's long 47 for 57. So notice in his post, right? Look how he's posting. And third target tribe and dusted, tried and dusted, right? So first of all, I think you got to be careful of people who are overly boasting. But secondly, people who are not talking about what their risk controls are. How the hell do you know what they're doing, right? So I think it's a really, really critical point. I wanted to take a second to bring it up. Let's roll past that. My goal is to get up to that white zone. Either find a way to get along, which you'll notice my only long location was 24.34, which is interesting because you'll notice tonight that we had 24.35 is Globex low, right? So we pushed from white zone to white zone is what we ended up doing. Let's roll through this here real quick. You're going to see us, we missed the white zone by a tick right here. It comes back, grabs the white zone. There's the grab of the white zone right there. See that little wick right there? Let's see if we can capture it right when it's in there. There it is. You can see that again. In the white zone, easily filled at 24.46. And then watch the roll down back to the downside. Right now, let's pause it here for a second. A lot of people were looking for gap fill, right? Why is the white zone important? The white zone is important because number one, you know not to chase long here, even if you think it's going up, right? Our location's down at 24.34. Disciplined, structured, high odds locations. We're not trying to grab every trade, only the best trades. Number two, we know the white zone is going to provide a lot of resistance in that area. It's rare that they get blown up. They do get blown up occasionally, but it's pretty rare. Now watch as we advance. There's another problem here. Look how weak NQ is over here to the right, right? It's not making any advance. If you'll recall from yesterday, NQ was very, very strong. This is a change in character, right? So gap down, no one expected that. Secondly, it was obvious that they were going to try and take it up for the gap fill. Everyone was talking about 24.65 as upside targets. Really got surprised there. And you'll see, watch the resistance just all day long that the white zone gives. Again, up into the white zone, rejection back out, up into the white zone yet again, rejection back out. And then finally, we're going to just bounce around all afternoon. We come all the way back to the bottom of the range. This is balanced, by the way. If you go back and look at the market, look at where the NYC tick is. See how it tick's just floating between positive and negative 600? That's indicative of a balanced day, right? So we are making higher lows, but that white zone is just golden. And in fairness, I usually don't take the white zone past the second touch, but there's going to be something that's going to come up here at the end of the day. Watch this big tick push here at the end of the day. Let me push over. There we go, right there. Watch that big tick push. You're going to see it. So that big tick push, unable to break a new high. Now watch the rollover out of the white zone here, end of the day. And then in after hours, we rolled, and our downside target was 24.34 was our next downside target, and overnight we've hit 24.35 and a quarter. So it's Asian, it's still early, so we may still go in and tag that. So that shows the power of the white zones, right? And it's why trading with an edge makes all the difference. It's not trading as many trades as you can. It's trading those locations where you have the highest odds and the confidence to be able to put on risk, be able to control. Control is the stops are 2 points behind the back of the zone based on whichever direction we're hitting, right? And then initial targets are 2 and 4 points, right? 2 points, bring stop to break even, and then hope that you get the extension down for 4 points, right? So we're reducing risk, the opportunity for the market to pay us nicely. It's kind of hard to beat that combination of things. So anyways, it's 6 minutes in. I'm tired. I'm going home. Talk to y'all tomorrow, guys. Trade well. Don't blow up, guys. If you're losing consistently, stop and reorganize. See y'all tomorrow.